Hello, everyone. Welcome, YouTubers. This is something I learned in my Toastmasters: is to acknowledge everyone and capture their attention right off the bat. So, hello and welcome to my response video to Tom's, who's running for president. I am Max. So once again, welcome, YouTubers, people watching this at a later date, and especially you, Tom. Your question was, what are we wanting to do to help, what are our stories basically about how this immigration problem is affecting us? Well, personally, it's not affecting me because when it comes down to it, I don't think money should ever be an issue with anything, people. Money is just should never be an issue, man. We should look into ourselves and be happy with what we have. And guess what? When most people came over to this country, back when immigration was not such much of a what they think, what a lot of people think is a so-called problem. They had no money to begin with either. Your ancestors had hardly any money when they came over here. So people, when you think about it, there is enough money to go around. When you think of that, there is enough money. But if you think of the mentality that there's not enough money, well, then there's not. But if you're positive and you think, oh, there's enough money, I want money, there's always enough money. If you think in that way, then there's enough money. So people, we should not treat this as it's a bad thing. Because all these people want is a better life. For their families, for themselves, for their loved ones. I'm not saying we don't need a better way of doing it. I'm just saying we should not base it all down to money, and think of it as a burden. Basically, that's just my story. I don't think we should think of it as a burden, people, because it's not a burden once you break it down to the level of, hey, they're just like you and me. They want to have a better life. Ever heard that expression, American Dream? Now, I must say there should be rules, attached about them coming into this country or even working and then going back home with the money. Because there has to be some order to this. But it should not be a burden, people. Especially to you, Tom. It should not be a burden. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel, people. Because we're sending this message to people like, oh, sorry, we don't want you. Go back home. You know what, people? They're good people at heart, most of them. And they just want what we want. Health and happiness. But yeah, we're putting them under these hard, these these low-paying jobs. So we got to take a look at ourselves, people, and go, oh, shit. We're saying we do not want to repeat the same mistakes we have done in the past. Treat people fairly and stuff. But basically, we're doing things that we've been doing for years and years and years and years. A lower class or minority always gets treated with little respect. So people, it should not be a burden. It should be a positive thing. We should look at this in a positive way. So Tom, get all your negativity out the window. Because if you cannot be positive, I'm sorry, but you are going to lose people. And your campaign will be over before you can say White House 10 times. So I'm not saying we shouldn't put limits on the situation, but we should think of it not as a burden, but as, a positive thing. And I really highly recommend, if you watch this video, and I mean you will watch this video, because I'm so positive. I'm thinking you watch. I'm so happy. I'm so positive, because if that's what I want, you will watch it. Trust me. Because I'm going to do this. Like, so positive. You'll watch this video, and then I want you to watch this other video called American Dream, and what is it, and what does it mean to you? Basically, the title is, what is the American Dream to you? Is it worth, trampling all over the lower people, pushing people outside, paying people lower jobs just to achieve your dream, put other people down? Is it really worth it? Are you really living the American dream then? And I want the rest of the world, the rest of the US to watch that video too. I will be putting it back up as my featured video soon. So that's what I have to say on this subject, people. And I'm going to be positive, man, and say we should think of as a positive way to handle the situation, not as a burden, as a negative, but happy people. Because if we think of it as a burden, then that's what it'll be. But if we think of it as something happy and blissful in a positive way, then we can find an answer that'll help everyone out, and not leave anybody out of the loop. So positive, and with my positive thinking, you all watch this video. Thank you all, and peace. And one last thing, Tom, can you hold yourself accountable for your mistakes? And just one more thing. Start doing something now that'll show an impact before you make it into office on how you can make the world a better place, the United States a better place. Thank you. So remember, think about that. Something you can do now to help the environment and to help generally everyone else out. Get down. So go to a quick few examples. Go to a soup kitchen. Help build a house for Habitat for Humanity. Put together a care package to send overseas, Send over a school, put together equipment to make a school box, send that over. Actually do some stuff that makes a difference, and people go, whoa, this guy's serious about making a change. And that might give you an edge. So if you can think about that, give it a try. Thank you once again.